What's up? This your boy Be True, and welcome back to Meat in My Mouth. I believe this is episode 6. Today, we will have the Extravaganza, alright? Slim Jim. You hear me say about it, the infamous processed Slim Jim. Well, once and for all, here we go. We got 10 different flavors, ranging from original to taco to these turkey sticks, salsa, so many. I'm going to try to do less talky, more eaty, so that it doesn't run too long, because there's 10 instead of like 5. First things first, though, you saw, got a new chair. Yeehaw. Because the recliner died, and I was sitting in a wooden chair, and I couldn't do it. I tried another little lighting switch. I have 2 lamps instead of 1. So hopefully this lighting situation is even better. I just got out of the shower, so I'm nice and fresh. I see that the light is kind of reflecting off my cheeks a little bit, which is pretty cool, I guess. Anyway, take a little sip of water, and then we can dive right in. Okay. Well, as always, we start with the original. There's actually 2 originals. Regular, turkey. So, put these over here. We'll start with the straight up original Slim Jim. Now, the original Slim Jim is the only one I've ever had of Slim Jim, because I'm not a big Slim Jim guy. See? Why can't these be like Jack Links? Okay, I got it open. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take a bite or 2 and then tell you how it tastes. I don't really have to eat any more to know, to tell you. Tastes exactly like I remember. It does not taste like a meat stick. That is not the first flavor you get. It's a very distinct flavor that is only Slim Jim. You bite in, you get the texture of meat, but then it's just kind of no flavor, and then it's just this really powerful, slightly spicy flavor. It's really unpleasant. It definitely tastes processed, like it is. The worst sticks, I think, are Slim Jims, which is why I decided to, taste 10 different ones. Pork, beef, mechanically separated chicken, textured soy flour, hydrogenated soy protein, hydrogelized, my bad. So, just as you'd expect, it's not very good. Tastes exactly like a Slim Jim. I'm sure you've had a Slim Jim. That's just what it tastes like. There's not really anything to really go in, and I'm not gonna eat that. So I'm gonna throw it right in the garbage. Now I actually have high hopes for these turkey ones. This is the turkey original. My hands are all lotioned up. There we go. Okay. I shouldn't have thrown that away. I need this for reviewing for the end. Okay, so turkey original, hopping in. Right off the bat, it's a lot tender, a lot more tender. That one's interesting. It's a little bit better, I'd say, than the regular. It still has the distinct Slim Jim flavor. The little slight spice and like the kind of a lack of flavor, really. But I don't know. The turkey gives it a little more pleasant flavor, I guess. And the texture was a lot better. It wasn't as hard to bite into like the regular Slim Jim. Not much to say about the originals. They're the staple, so. Okay, what next? Unfortunately, these 2 flavors only came in Monster, so they're thick. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. Well, I'll go with ones that I think I'm gonna like. Habanero, nice. I didn't even know that. Okay, well, pepperoni. I'll give the pepperoni a try next. Just see if it's any better than the Jack Link's pepperoni. I'm not even going to try to peel it open. Okay. So, knowing Slim Jim, I don't think this is going to be straight pepperoni. I have a feeling it's going to taste different. Well, straight off the bat, it definitely doesn't taste like regular pepperoni. It kind of just tastes like a regular Slim Jim. That's why, like, when I bit into it, it was kind of weird because the texture was fucking awful. It didn't taste good whatsoever. It tasted like a regular Slim Jim, but like harsher, I guess. Like I can feel the after effect. Okay, moving on. Our boy salsa. Now, I hate salsa. I really do. It's not my thing. Same with guacamole. I don't like guacamole or salsa. I don't know. I just don't like that kind of stuff. So I have really low hopes for this flavor. But this thing is so freaking thick, dude. It's not expired. That's good. That's a plus. Holy moly. Okay. Well. Tastes like salsa. Well. That was disgusting. Um, it's a combination between typical Slim Jim flavoring and a salsa flavoring. And when you first bite into it, you get like a little bit of Slim Jim flavor. Like, you know, you're gonna hear me say that a lot this episode, more than likely. So you get the flavor, and then the salsa kicks in, and the salsa is very salsa-y. And I didn't like it. So imagine taking a Slim Jim, dipping it in salsa, and taking a bite. That's pretty much what it is. So, moving on. The turkey sticks seem to be pretty okay, so I'm going to go with those two next. And then we'll have Tabasco, taco, sweet and hot, honey barbecue. The honey barbecue I have hopes for, hopefully. So we're going to go into barbecue first instead of habanero so I don't die. Hopefully the habanero is hot. That'd be nice. Alright, so the barbecue turkey Slim Jim. Okay. Well, straight off the bat, the texture of the meat itself is actually really nice. It's smooth instead of the weird crusty that is a regular Slim Jim. It tastes pretty good. There's no real unneeded spice to it. It's similar to the another barbecue stick I did, where it's kind of subtle. It's a little more subtle than normal, but you definitely get a barbecue flavor, and it's not off-putting like I would say regular Slim Jim flavor is. So that's a good one. I guess we'll hop right into habanero. Habanero is a pepper, and it's spicy, if you don't know. So, really? Okay, I've exposed enough of the habanero to take a bite. So, it has a similar texture to the barbecue. Not quite as smooth, but still not quite as bad. Well, the habanero definitely has some kick to it for once. There's been no kick in any of the spicy ones I've had so far. And the habanero and the Slim Jims got a little bit of kick. The taste, not too good. I guess I just don't like habanero. See, I've never had habanero, so I wouldn't know if that's what it's supposed to taste like. The flavor was pretty bad. I wouldn't know how to describe it because I'd have to take another bite, and I ain't finna do that. So, the kick's pretty good though. It's got a good kick. So if you really like a good kick to feel alive, then this is the Slim Jim for you. If you like habanero flavor, then I guess give it a try. But the flavoring wasn't too great. It was like if you take the habanero from Jack Link's and then kind of Mix it with that kangaroo meat from before and put them together so it's not quite as disgusting. It's kind of like in the middle of that. There's just really off-putting flavor, but it doesn't last very long because the heat kicks in and it overtakes the taste buds. Probably should have saved that one for last because now my taste buds are probably broken. So while they're broken, we're going to hop right into the sweet and hot. I'm okay. Okay, well I actually got this one to peel, so that's nice. This is sweet and hot, regular Slim Jim. Make sure it's not expired like the other one. Okay. That is the second time so far that I've had to spit out the meat. I was just talking about kangaroo meat from way back when in the exotic video. That reminds me of the kangaroo meat a lot more. It was freaking disgusting, like absolutely nasty. I didn't even bother to see if the sweet and hot would even kick in, because there wasn't nothing sweet about it and there wasn't nothing hot about it. That was just straight disgusting. I'm gonna move on. I can't. Nope. Tabasco, taco. I'm gonna save honey barbecue for last because it sounds like it's gonna be okay. So we're gonna go straight into taco. Okay. Well, texture was freaking terrible. It's the third one that it had that kind of texture. It's like really dried up and hard to bite into. It just might be a packaging thing. I don't know. But it lives up to its taco seasoning. It tastes exactly like taco seasoning, which is pretty pleasant. Um, Maybe if it was a different brand, I'd give it a shot more often because I like taco seasoning. But I just don't trust anything Slim Jim does, to be honest. So basically, if you have like a hard taco shell, the dust on the outside, that seasoning, that's pretty much it. It tastes like a hard taco shell. So Tabasco. I'm not a big fan of Tabasco, so I don't really have any expectations for this stick, but it's got the same texture. I can feel it. It's hard. It might be a packaging issue. I don't think that's how it was made, but give it a shot. Basically tastes like a Slim Jim. A little extra spice. That fell. Absolutely nothing special about it. It is a Slim Jim with slightly more spice, maybe a little bit of Tabasco flavoring in it, but ain't nothing special. Alright, and we've already ran pretty long, but we are on to the last one. The honey barbecue. My stomach is starting to hurt because these sticks are just they're not anything that should be eaten. Okay, so my hands are all greasy. Okay, I'm gonna hop right in. That is the first one that I genuinely enjoyed. Still has the same aftertaste. They all have the exact same aftertaste, and it's not a pleasant one. It hits you pretty fast. The barbecue honey barbecue flavor. It's if you think of the sweet barbecue, I believe it was from Jack Link's or whatever it was. It's similar to that, but it's not very subtle at all. It's you bite in, and then you get no flavor for a second, and then the honey barbecue hits you, and then it dissipates pretty fast, and then you get the spicy aftertaste that you get from all the smoked snack sticks from Slim Jim. So overall, I have 10 to review. Only one can win, and only one is going to have to get off the market, which is going to be quite tough, to be honest. So, let's take a look at all of them again. I'm going to make a pool. The originals can be out, because the originals will stay. Original and original? Nope. Where is it? Is it original? Yeah. So the originals, staples, not much to complain about, to be honest. I got a bad pepperoni one, but it by far wasn't the worst. So throw that. I'm just gonna throw these in the garbage because I'm not gonna eat them. The habanero flavor wasn't that good, but it had its spice, and I can't really give it any faults for anything else. So that one's good. The sweet and hot. Okay. Taco is pretty good. We can keep that one. Hated salsa, but that's a bias. Tabasco was nothing special. So that leaves these four. So, right off the bat, you'll see that one pile is one. Sweet and hot. Take it off the market. This was fucking disgusting. This was like I went up to a kangaroo in Australia and I fucking ate its ass out and I put it into a stick. This shit was fucking nasty. That leaves us with these three. This is a pretty easy decision, honestly. Taco seasoning tastes like taco seasoning. It's pretty mediocre. The turkey barbecue wasn't really anything special. It just had a nice texture because of the turkey, I suppose. So that leaves the big winner is the last one, the honey barbecue, because it's the only one that I genuinely enjoyed eating the entire time. In conclusion, I will never in my life again snap into a Slim Jim. Hate this company. It is the biggest meat stick producing company for the commercial consumer, and it shouldn't be. It's not a good meat stick. I feel sick to my stomach after eating just a bite of 10 different ones. Stick to smaller brands in your local area or something like Jack Link's, that is a more bigger chain, because they are much better. They actually treat the meat better. Their flavoring is better. They don't just put it all in a little mush and put it in a stick and then give it to you. I do not recommend Slim Jim products. Hate them. Hate them. Every single stick has the exact same aftertaste. It's this kind of off-putting spice that is every single stick. It's like their secret weapon or something. It's not just like pepper or something like that. It's something distinct, something that only Slim Jim has, and it's not good. The honey barbecue stick I will give a 8 out of 10. Sweet and hot gets a literal 0 out of 10. Everything in the middle ranges from like a 4 to a 6. I'd say probably the habanero and the salsa ranging in the 4, and everything else is a 5 or a 6. There's nothing really to it. They're all pretty below average, so. Okay, well, next week I'm hoping to put out another one of these. I do not have any ideas, actually, for the next one. I might do jerky instead of a stick next week. That's the plan, but jerky is quite expensive, so we'll see. The Japan crate for April shipped, so that will be like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I'm going golfing on Sunday, but I have no plans to film anything right now. But next time I go golfing, I'll probably try to film stuff because, I don't know, it just seems like just something I can put out. Ain't been doing a lot otherwise. I haven't been streaming a lot on Twitch. I don't know, current speed games kind of give me issues. Tonight I'm playing poker with some friends, my dad, and my uncle, my other uncle. So that's going to be cool. I'm going to hope to win some money. Tomorrow I'm going to see Kimi no Nawa, or Your Name, in theaters. That's the plan. Today is Friday. I'm filming this on a Friday because I forgot to film it the other days. So hopefully this will get out to you by the end of the day. It is currently 10:29 a.m. and I need to get it done and put up because my friend's gonna come over like 3. And we're gonna start poker like 7, but he wants to chill. So, not much else. I bought some new golf clubs. I spent a shit ton of money on golf clubs and golf supplies, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna struggle my way through CEO and SGDQ this year. What are you gonna do? Anyway, I think that's about it. Don't forget to like the video if you liked what you saw. And if you hate Slim Jim as much as I do, please hit that like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you like the content. Comment and tell me how the lighting situation is. Tell me if it's better than last week. If it's work withable. Cause I don't really have any other ideas to fix it any more than just straight up buying a new camera. Or like new lights or something. Anyway, I will see you next week. I don't know what I'll review like I said, but it'll try to be something really good. I'm hoping to be jerky instead of sticks, but I'll just see how the days take me. Always remember, ain't nothing better than a little bit of meat in my mouth.